Mic check 1 2. Bluebird in the house. Bluebird in the house. We got New Jersey in the house. Newark in the house. California in the house. Duval in the house. Baby, baby, come on. Baby, come on. Baby, come on. Bite, 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 bite. Okay. Sorry about the technical difficulty. Yeah, well, I don't know why it wasn't working, but we definitely got it working now.
Please leave your message for.
You on? You got your link on? I don't see you. I don't see you. So let me see what the problem is. Oh, there you go, buddy. Bobby Thornton in the house. Bobby Thornton's in the house. Groovy. Hey, what's going on, Bobby?
I'm watching Vanguard.
I'm watching Vanguard too.
I'm watching Quattro.
Oh, I see him in the background. Biting one of them little Valdosta boys. All he do is bite. All he do is bite.
Mike,
Bite, 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 bite. I love that.
That's the best thing going, man. Hey, look. If you got one of them dogs and you ain't got them for a bite, why do you have them?
Everybody got their dog for protection. That's what they got them for.
I mean,
Dogs after dark. Now, if you want to teach your dog to bark, get you a good defense, deep bark. This is the time to do it at nighttime. The senses are heightened on your dog. You can get the hair to stand up a little bit, go into a little bit of defense. You can tie him up on the tie. You and the dog go in the woods in the dark. A guy already out there. You sit there about 2 or 3 minutes, and from a distance, you have the guy shake some pennies or something in a bottle, or crumble up a can, and come out and then jump back behind the tree, but not up close. I'm talking about 2,000 yards or 1,000 yards. No pressure. Get you a good bark, put your cue on it. This the time to do that. Me and Bobby normally, we in the park at nighttime like this.
you got me want to go outside. Hey, I forgot too. I got the perfect little scenario for that. In my yard, I got the trees over there in the corner.
You got too many killers in your yard, yo. I like. You know me. You got too many. You got them all by each other. They all gonna bark. Mine gonna do that too. I like to get them. I like to take them out by themselves.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull him out and put him on a leash and play with him. I already have my man set up.
Right.
And give him a little time. And I know he's gonna ball now. I'm for sure your method gonna work.
Which one you trying to do? Which
I
because
think the
that
boy dog will be more. I think he'll
the
be
boy
more.
dog. Tell me you ain't talking the boy dog we got from the from Sergio, Mexico.
Huh?
You ain't talking about the dog we got from Mexico, is you?
Nah.
No, because he already doing
Nah,
all that.
I'm talking about the little boy puppy. The
Oh,
one that's timid.
yeah. I personally wouldn't do that to him. What I would do to him is I'd take him out in the public and let everybody pet him. You know, me personally, I like the dog to be now if you want a dog to be in defense and grow up in defense, now you're asking for a dog that's gonna snap just about on everybody because he a little, little aloof. He a little bit too much aloof for me, but not, not maybe for you or somebody else. Me, I want him to be more confident. I want him to be more social. And then while he's more social and not afraid of people and afraid of things, then later on put that in him. I want to reassure that. And I don't think you need but like 3 or 4 sessions of going and Tractor Supply or PetSmart, and maybe 2 or 3 sessions down, just walking more in the park, he'll balance on out. But if you do it while he's a little timid, you can actually push him in flight and make him more fearful, and then he'll always be fearful of the world, but he'll use his aggression all the time and at the wrong time. Especially if you was talking about making a dog that's kind of like non-reactive, but then bite on command. His brother and them, I want him to just bite on command, but don't bite until I tell you to bite. You know, that's just me. I don't like it. I want my dog don't bite at all. Don't look at nobody. Don't growl at no dogs. Don't eyeball no squirrels, no lizards, no ducks, no birds, no cars, no flirt pole, no body suit. Don't you do a goddamn thing until I tell you to. Ever, ever, ever. Never, ever, ever, ever.
Right.
Right. But if you do it now, then when somebody run by or walk by, he liable to snap because it's a little too young. I mean, he not really, I'm just saying his confidence, I want his confidence to be where he just not afraid of nothing. He ain't shy or look at people and walk back away a little bit. Because if you ain't and here I could be wrong, but just my theory, because I done a lot of dogs. You ever notice this? If your nephew scared of the little boy down the street and we tell him, hey man, go down there and punch that little boy down the street in the stomach. I don't like him standing in the road when I drove by. If he's scared of him, he'd be like, why you want me to do that? Maybe you should tell him not to be in the street. But if he ain't afraid of nobody or nothing, we tell him to go down here. Where he at? He gone. So to me, that's the same kind of thing I look at with the dogs. If he's not afraid of anything, then he don't care when he do it, how he do it. But if they're a little timid, you're not going to be able to send him off, only if you corner him and it's just defense. He'll be in defense all the time with no offense. I like an offensive dog that can bite on command, and then if you push him into defense, he's going to turn up and he liable to transfer on something, hit you so fast you didn't know he was going to do that and get ferocious. Because he is a good dog from a good bloodline, from good solid dogs, and he bred for to fight a man and do this. You just didn't know he was gonna do it because he looked so soft. That's like me talking about Kodak, right? The average person that ever goes walking with me on the trail with Kodak, you know what everybody say? Before they buy a dog, I take them on the trail and I bring them back, and I always put Kodak on every client. I don't care, your husband, your son, whoever. I don't care who it is. I don't care how old it is. You go sit them down here. Let's let them get a bite. It's a controlled bite. I let him get the pressure. I hold him. You see me. I walk him into it. I hold the dog the whole time. Then I call him off when you say it's enough, and everybody's eyes is glowed up and everybody excited. I take him off. And the first thing every client has ever said, I gotta have one of them pups after they walk with the dad. They be like, I would have never saw I would have never thought with his demeanor, the way he acts when he's on the trail with people, don't pay nobody attention, happy go wagging his tail, no aggression towards nothing. They just think that he don't do nothing. They think he's sorry. They say that. They was like, man, the dude say, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. He said, I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but when you first me walked on that trail, I was saying to myself, that dog ain't shit. That dog's sorry as fuck. How that's gonna be a man stopper? That dog ain't gonna do nothing. He's out here wagging his tail, running by everybody, just happy go. He was like, man, when you put him on me, that dog is ferocious. He was like, that dog is powerful. That dog bite hard. He's strong. He was like, man, that dog will kill a man. I was like, yeah, I know that. I know that. You don't know that. You thought something different because most people are expecting a killer to be what I call an out of control dog.
Man, if you can't look at that dog physical appearance and tell that he'll kill.
No, man. Look, let's see. We got one guy on here. He done walked with me. Now I ain't talking about, I know he put the fear of life in people when they see him in person because he don't look as big as he is on, camera don't make him look like what he looks like in person. Oh yeah, maybe, let me see, that guy Safik, he done saw him. Let me see. What's up, Mr. Gaband? Grab a band? Mr. Grab a band? What up? Let me grab a band. Band. 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 Let me grab a band. Mr. Grab a band. In the house. I got my main man. Hey, this guy here, NWA Cane Corsos. Y'all, he did an interview on me the other day. And I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with the channel. If you're not, I'm going to post the link right here in this chat so that you guys can go to his channel, support the channel, subscribe to the channel, and he has some interesting content there. If you're trying to learn about training dogs, he's always interviewing decoys, trainers, and master trainers with information. And everybody that's on there are people that's been in it for a while. They have their different point of views and just different ways to learn to train your dog. And it's about the ending result. So if you get the ending result with somebody that's on there, that's what it's about. Let me see, can I get a link paste in here, or maybe he'll paste one in here? Trying to find a link myself. NWA Cane Corsos, if you have a link, could you paste one in here to your YouTube channel so people can subscribe to it? I cannot find a link in my text to share. Let's see. Let me open up Facebook. I don't want to move forward until we get a link from NWA Cane Corso, y'all. We got to get a link.
Yeah, they got some good. They got some good. They got that sauce on there. I like that.
Let me see. Can I find one? All right, I got a link. He maybe fell out of the chat. No, let's see. Can I? He said Saturday or Sunday. He's dropping the interviews. Well, one of the interviews that he done with myself, and for some reason, I can't seem to paste the link. Yeah, let's see. Does it come up? Because no, it took Facebook stuff there, so that didn't work. Can you drop a link to your channel? Is there any way to drop a link in this chat to your channel? Let's see, can I get his... Now, I got his channel open right now. Every time I try to post something on here, it won't let me in. It says sign in. I must have to go somewhere else. Well, I guess it don't allow us to drop links. So, let's see. Let me tell it to you guys. If you go to YouTube, and let me go to this. I'm going to open up another YouTube page on here while I'm on this chat. I guess it don't allow us to drop links. Okay, now I see it's behind. There we go. There's the link, guys. I just dropped the link. I want you guys to also just come back to this video. I'm going to drop it on here twice. And y'all guys can come and go to his channel and help build his channel, because he's always dropping good information on there. I couldn't drop the picture, but I definitely could drop the... I was able to drop a link. NWA Cane Corsos, and it's NWACanecorso.com. Goes to his Facebook, looks like. Nope, it goes to his website. So you can go to his website, NWACanecorsos.com, and he has 4 more links that is on his YouTube channel, which is his Facebook, his TikTok, the Instagram, link, and his main website. Is a family that raises and breeds Cane Corso Mastiffs and Central Asian Shepherds. He strive to bring some of the best dogs in the world into their program. So, if you guys are looking for the good standard and somebody to, try to give you good, fair information, that's the place you can go. That's the place you guys can go. GL Audio. GL Audio. Vanguard. I want you to see the dog I got. Voodoo and Sparky. Oh yeah, some old some game dogs, huh? Sparky was
grand champion.
Yeah, you remember that dog Sparky I had?
Yeah.
Me and Sykenham had him.
Yeah.
I didn't like him. But
Like some mechanic.
I didn't like him, but hey, he's a grand champion. He used to growl all the time.
He wouldn't breed.
Hey man, I tried to breed him to 8 dogs, right? It is crazy how everybody say how Wendell and them and people got him and say they got puppies off him. But you just said that, and I didn't tell you to say that. You just said that on your own. You remember?
I know he wouldn't breed. I done seen Sight try to breed him.
I done tried to breed him. I've hung him up to 8 or 9 girl dogs, and people still swear to God they got dogs off Sparky. But I ain't gonna lie. I done seen a little dog out there that looked like you. It looked like you. Maybe they got some AIUs or whatever it is, artificial insemination.
That's what they said. That's what they said. People did put it in there with him.
Well, you know, we was all in the same little dog kennel.
Yeah, but
So
they
we-
said he AI.
Well, you know, we passed him around. But I had him for a long time over there in my yard, and then Syke had him in the yard, and then Poodle had him over there, and then Swindle took him home with him.
I've never seen him again.
And I never seen him again. And, you know, being Syke them wasn't seeing eye to eye, so all I wanted was my money. And Voodoo is actually a son of Neros, but, you know, George and them lied, and I guess because I ain't even throw that in there, because then I have some of my people on here be like, man, quit saying stuff like that. But, you know, I was a young little boy with some very important dogs that was in the game, and those guys felt like they knew more than me and had a name, and so they took and papered him as being a son of being a son of Nitro, which was a son of Grand Champion Handicap. They said they bred Nitro to Madonna, but Madonna, I had her, she was my dog in my house. I bred her to Neros and Madonna together to get Voodoo, and Mike and George faked those papers and then paid me and gave me some dogs and told me not to never tell nobody. Yeah, T-Tree Mike. He American, what do you call himself now? American Game Dogs, American Kennel or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He'll lie to his deathbed. Now, I wasn't supposed to tell it because I did take the money now. I wasn't supposed to tell that now.
Right.
But y'all know that dog ain't bred off no dog on Nitro. That dog was off of Nero's. Nero's was a good ass dog. He was the greatest. What that champion dog Poodle had, weirdo Rhino, ran Rhino down the street when he was 6 months old, and he was a champion already. Now we ain't talking about the Neros, the Dutch Shepherd street. We talking about Neros, the American Pit Bull Terrier.
All black.
No, he was tan with the black face, with the black mask. You don't remember Neros? You was too young. You probably wasn't that about. When I was 19, you was 11.
Nah, I ain't seen him. Nah, I wasn't around with him.
No, you wasn't paying no attention because you wasn't number about 10 or 11 years old.
Yeah.
And you wasn't coming out that gate. You was in front of your mama house. You wasn't coming out the gate. But he was a pit. I used to walk him by your house every day. You just wasn't paying him no attention then because you wasn't in the dogs then.
I went into that shit then.
Yeah, you wasn't in the dogs when you was that age.
Until I got that dog that I thought was a pit bull.
Yeah, you ain't getting in the dogs. You was about 17. What was 18?
No, I wasn't.
You wasn't that old?
I'm about 15, 16.
Yeah, I was thinking about 17.
Yeah, I'm about 15, 16.
Right. But you are, because you know me, I done had hundreds of dogs growing up. What else dog I bred? Oh, Regina, that was a dog off David Tant's. David Tant Was it Red Devil? No. Yeah. I think Regina was off of Tents, either Red Devil or Grand Champion Yellow or something like that.
Red boy dog.
That she was a red dog with a red nose, Brenda. She actually, actually Lonnie paid for her. Uncle Lonnie paid for her. Cause you know Uncle Lonnie was buying. He bought a lot of dogs, and Palm bought a lot of dogs. That's why I try to tell everybody they don't even know our whole damn family had hundreds of dogs, all kind. We've been in dogs all our lives. You come out there in the farm, out there on the farm, it was everything. It was everything out there, boy. You liable to get your leg took off by a raccoon looking for an apple. Hey, you remember all the raccoons used to be over there in the cage looking for apples?
Yeah. Hey, I remember the first time I went up there on hit over them. There was on 45th, and they had a raccoon in the cage, right? And I seen the sign out front, coon and collard greens.
Coon and collard greens.
Yeah.
I ain't never ate none of that crap, man. I grew up around it, but I wouldn't eat that shit.
I seen them busting in the head with a pipe in the cage and nail it up on the tree, skin it, and throw it on the grill. But I ain't gonna lie, bro, that was the best. That's some good red meat, though. That's why I eat coon right now to this day. Coon, good red meat. Good.
I have never in my life put my mouth on wild game.
Man, I done ate everything out there stuff. I ain't gonna eat no possum.
I'll say alligator, and I taste the frog, and I put a piece of rabbit in my mouth when I was. Yeah, wild and deer and goat and bears, if you want to call wild meat. Them the only 5 things I ever put in my mouth. Just put my tongue on it. I ain't never chewed it and swallowed it. The only thing, man, I don't eat none of that stuff. The only thing I ever swallowed in my life was some goat.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you about the wild hog, man. I'm gonna tell you why the meat's so good. So you don't eat nothing.
Wait a minute. Here comes the hunter boy. This hunter boy used to hunt the hogs all the time. Yes, y'all. Hunter boy used to hunt the hogs just about every day. Hunter boy!
You gotta put the dogs in there too now.
You ain't had no dogs out there when you was hunting. Stop telling all them lies, man.
It's on my Facebook page. It's on my Facebook.
Nah, I done saw all them hogs you done shot, but I ain't never see the dogs.
I had a beagle and blue tick, man. I bought that motherfucker from down south for $900.
Okay.
Has no sight.
I think I remember something like that.
You know what cast no sight mean?
I think I remember. No, I don't. Educate me.
You let that motherfucker out the double box on the 4-wheeler, that bitch gonna run, and you ain't gonna see that motherfucker. That bitch and you can track them on your phone.
Yeah. Yeah, I done seen some of the hogs you done shot out. I'm just not a guy. I used to hunt when I was small, but you remember when I shot Jeff in the head almost. That distraught me. That was my best friend, and that was a mistake for when I fell in the swamp.
I like to catch them live, man. I don't be on that shooting and killing them right there, man. Cause see, when you eat that shit right there, you eating everything out the wood. You gotta get that bit live.
And feed him some corn and get him right and take all of the sanity out of him. Take all of the sanity out of him. He might piss on my meat, man, and ruin it.
Right. Hey, but look though, still that fat gonna be, well, I'm finna tell you, the fat gonna be orange.
Man, I'm just being honest with you, bro.
Nobody fat orange inside?
No, I don't. Educate me.
You don't eat nothing but motherfucking goddamn acorns, Jack. We love acorns. Yeah.
Man, listen.
That make that
I
beat too.
and then you know what? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be the honest. I can tell you. This is weird. They used to take me all the time when we was little. Everybody wanted me to go hunting because I had the eye. I'm one of the sharpest shooters out of the hood.
You like
Yes.
squirrel?
I don't eat none of that stuff, man. I ain't with all of that. I can't do it. My mom and them was too bougie. We stayed up in the restaurants. Everybody took me hunting. I cannot eat nothing I kill. So I used to let everybody take all the food. I can.
Some hot grits to change your life, man.
No, man, I ain't finna eat no squirrel, no rat out no tree. I ain't finna do that, man. Leonard used to have a 6-pack in his ice box. He had the squirrel skint, but they still had their hands with the fur on it. So it looked like he had a 6-pack of fur, 6-pack of squirrels in the ice box with gloves on when you open his ice box.
Hey, you know they sell rabbit and rolls now.
I think I saw that.
The rolls on Edgewood.
The roads out there on Dunn Avenue got rabbit, and I think I saw a turtle, I think, or something.
They got rabbits in the freezer out there like this by the boatload.
Man, I seen them, man. You know I breed rabbits, so you know I ain't with that killing no rabbit. I love my rabbits.
They good exercise for a dog.
I don't want my dogs to chase my rabbits. My rabbits are my friends. I love Bugs Bunny. Everyone loves Bugs Bunny. Hunter boy, keep him out your yard.
Hey, look. I'm just saying, them dudes be keeping them dogs.
Hey, that man said you the hunter boy is the hog slayer. Hunter boy will kill everything in the woods if you let him do it, and he will be eating it.
No, they
He
ain't
is,
nothing like.
he is nasty. Now, you know, I ain't going to say that because it's a lot of people on here probably eating that stuff, man. But I am not a bush meat eating type guy. I'm bougie. I eat out of fine dining restaurants. Y'all see me dirty on videos.
The realest shit I ever ate. I told you this. But I'm going to tell the people this. The realest shit I ever ate, the goodest shit I ever ate was some grizzly bear. Right up there on Main Street.
Nah, I done had some. I done had a bear burger from Boo gave me.
No, I'm talking about off the grill.
Oh yeah, no, I ain't never ate him off the grill. They done gave me some and said they wasn't sure if it was bear or it was a deer or
I'm
goat.
talking about that grizzly.
Yeah, that black bear. I done
You
have.
ever ate a soft shell turtle?
Man, I don't eat none of that kind of stuff, man. Hunter boy, look, Hunter boy. While y'all was over there cause you know we stay over there in the woods when we grow up, all of us.
Hey, that's where I got that joke from, though. Remember when them bitches was around?
I used to go over there and shoot everything. We used to go hunting in packs. I had a good eye. You know, I was the best shooter in our time. So everybody give me to shoot so they can fill up their freezer. But I cannot eat nothing I kill. I can't even catch a fish out the ocean. I can catch fish all day long, a whole bunch of them. But I cannot. I can gut him, clean him, but I can't eat nothing I kill. I can give it to you, but I can't eat nothing I kill. I can't do it, man. That's just not me. I can sit here and clean rabbits. I can sit here and clean fish, catch a whole bunch of fish in a matter of minutes. I'm good at it. But I can't eat it, man. I just can't eat nothing. I take and pull his guts out of him, his heart, and then look him in the eyes. And once I look him in the, and then I be honest with you, man, I feel so bad when we used to go shooting the animals, and then you see them there with their eyes open. You give me the coldest feeling in the world. I used to feel so bad. No, I can't do that, man. I can't eat them animals, man.
Right.
I need to be eating vegetables and fruit.
Hey, man. You knock them down, man.
Hey, man, somebody donate to my Cash App right now, man. Please. Man, I'm out to get Hunter Boy some pills tomorrow, and I need to go. I need to get this. Somebody donate to my. It's right there on the screen. If y'all see that right there at the bottom of the screen, $! ULYSEEMUFFJR. It supports the channel. Keep the videos going because we do need the videographers and we have to pay these young boys because they ain't doing nothing for free in Florida. Hot boys down here. It don't work these days doing stuff for fun.
Hey, y'all stay tuned for the Bike Low series. It is coming.
It is coming. Bite. Bite. That's all we do is bite.
That's all we know how to do.
That's all we know how to do around here because we love that bite.
We know how to make them bite.
We know how to make them bite. Today, we got a DVD. If you guys want to pre-order, next week we dropping a DVD. We gonna share with y'all exactly how the method that we use. It's not on video. We talk about how to train dogs to bite. We got an obedience dog video. We got 2 or 3 man stopper videos to make the dog bite. But this specific video is just to show you what you got to do to teach a little puppy or adult dog the synchronization, the moves, to make him bite without equipment. It's a little boy. With little dog. We using for this video. I pulled him out today. Hunter boy lost his mind when I sucked that little dog on him. I say, now listen, he gonna bite you now.
He bite for real.
I say he gonna he petting him. He playing with him. I say I don't care how much you pet him.
It's not a play. It's not a. He gonna bite for real.
I don't care how much you pet him, how much you play with him. When I tell him to bite you, he gonna bite you now. I said, and you ain't gotta do nothing but stand there. Just stand right here. I'm finna sick him on you. I put him on bite. I put him on Hunter boy today, y'all. Hunter boy was jumping up and down. I had to pull him off him. I had to break him off him, rip him off his leg.
It was grabbing.
Cause Hunter boy was excited. He ain't seen that. Cause it's one of his little sons off of his dog bred to Kodak. So for him to see it in person, he saw it on a video, but he ain't seen it in person.
Nah, he biting.
And when you see him, he's so loving. He's so loving and kind like Kodak, you won't even see it coming.
No, he got out of sleep.
You won't even see it coming. I just wanted him to see that I said, he ready now. He said, what you mean? I said, well, he'll bite you now without equipment on. So, but you're going to have to put some padding on behind your pants because you don't want his teeth to hit your flesh because he gonna grab you and he ain't going to let you go. He said, man, you for real? I said, yes. I said, well, just stand right here. I said, just stand right here. I'm finna go get him. I put him on him. He flipped out my hand, tried to get out my hand when I said that. Heart policing. Hey, let's do it like Bill Cosby do it. Be the heart policing, pop. Yeah, when I told him that, he lost his mind. You saw him flip out my hand? I don't know if you missed that part today. Did you see? Yeah, he flipped out my hand. He flipped and spent over. He almost bit me. He almost bit me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I tell him that word, all he know is the dude finna get away. And I can't let that happen because you just told me to go bite him. So we got the new video. In this video, gonna show y'all exactly what I don't show on video. And it's gonna just show you the method. The method is real simple and easy. The video gonna be nice, sweet, simple. Not a very extensive long video like some of my other videos, but the information gonna be there. We're gonna show you the footwork now because it's all about the footwork. And you're gonna be like, this footwork gonna make him bite the hell out you. You ain't gotta do no defense with these puppies. You don't have to do defense work. No pain, no shake. All that pit bull stuff back in the day, what they used to do, shake them in the head and sock them in the mouth. You don't do none of that, dude. Well, out here at Vanguard, you ain't gotta do none of that to these puppies. These puppies got the right genetics. All you gotta do is just stand there when I bring him out. And he ain't gonna do nothing to you till I tell him that word. Now, when I tell him that word, it ain't gonna stop him from biting you.
Ain't no off yet. We ain't built the off yet.
Yeah, so he bite for real. And if you want to learn this method, how to teach your dog to bite somebody for real, where they bite for real. You don't need no equipment now. You gonna need the equipment from us first to get him started. And then after that, you're not gonna need equipment. And I promise you, you can use this method for about 2 to 3 weeks. After that, you want to get up out of using the equipment because we don't want the dog equipment orientated. Now we use equipment. Yeah, we use equipment to protect the man eventually, all the time. But
we use equipment to get the dog to a certain level, and we abandon it.
That's correct. I like that. You. That's why I love you. You know the right words. You know what? You know exactly. You learned exactly what we doing around here. You're a good protege, man. You done came in. You done learned this system. You got your dogs fired up and going hard. You done got it. You got what it takes now. Now all we got to do is let your little dogs get a little older.
Yeah, man.
Now
I'm just trying to get my German Shepherd going.
Oh Lord, I hope he ain't got no German Shepherd in him, man.
But nah, I do. The dude
I'm gonna be mad with Hector. I know Sergio ain't sold me no German Shepherd mix. He's suspect with that white strip going right here and that little white strip on, and then he can't even be full blooded. I don't know what that is. That little white strip he got. Matter of fact, he look like me.
That's that Malinois stuff.
That's what I want to think it is. And then y'all dogs, that stuff that y'all got from Mexico, that stuff, them dogs got a lot of white patches like El Ghost, Deschaplain. Yeah. And so, but they got a lot of high drive in them. So, but if he is what he is, he gonna get bred one time and we'll see then.
I think in the end though, whatever come off from him will be hot.
Well, it's supposed to be.
Just when we rescued him, he was in a bad state. So.
Well, you know what I'm finna do, right? I'm gonna tell you. I'm finna breed Kodak Mama to Demon. Oh, you got silent on that. I know you heard it.
I'm trying to see if I like it. I mean, this is a reverse. You can do it.
Yeah, the Mexican stuff, y'all. We call him Sergio, but his name ain't Sergio.
We ain't gonna even tell y'all his name.
We just call him Sergio. We be teasing him. The plug.
The plug.
Yeah, but I'm gonna breed Kodak Mama to a Demon.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do. Her next breeding. That's what I'm doing. Why not? I went there 6-7 years ago, and I wanted to do it, but I didn't. And now that I got cross Kodak to one of his daughters.
Gotta get him before he die.
Yeah, why not? Why not? He a good dog.
He old as hell.
Yeah, and he a good dog.
Yeah, he's a damn good dog. He's a damn good dog. I like him.
I'm gonna breed Kodak Mama Anchor to him. I can't wait. I want to slap myself in the face. I'm like, why I ain't been did it? So y'all, that video, we gonna make the video nice and cheap. The one that teach your dog how to bite for real, you can use it. We gonna sell this video. This video, we selling it for $50, shipping included. It's gonna come on a thumb drive, so you can play it in your car, on your iPod radios, your Apple TV. You can plug it into your computer and look at the video clip in the QuickTime format. And I promise you, I've used this on a lot of dogs. You go back to the video when I had the dog with you remember how Gino, we was out there in the field and Gino had no shirt on, and I said he ain't got no teeth because dog about 6-7 months, that's when they lose their canines and the new teeth come in. But I was putting him on Gino then because he ain't had no teeth in his mouth with his back molders, but not really letting him get him. But I was putting him on him, so that's the same method I used on him. I don't use it. I used it on Kodak to get Kodak started. That's how come Kodak will bite you, even if you're being neutral, not moving, not doing anything. You can just stand there. Yeah, you can be passive and just stand there.
All day, gonna take a passive bite.
He don't care. If I tell him to get you, biting is a obedience command to him. He's not biting an emotion of he has to protect himself. He bites because it's like an obedience command. That's what he does. And so I use the same method on Kodak. I use the same method on Otis. I use the same method on the dog She Devil's brother. I used it on my dog, the original Neros. I used it on the second Neros, and now using it on this dog. I don't use it all the time because it's a serious thing if you know how to bite. Once he learn how to bite without the equipment and he just learned the game and he knows the game and the light bulb go off, shit, man, you got a dog that's gonna bite for real. You ain't gotta keep, how some guys they train their dog and get to the highest level and then they gotta, let me see if he bite for real, put a muzzle on him and got a muzzle fight just to see. No, he gonna bite. You don't have to do all that. If muzzle fight, it works. It tells you, but trust me, this method I use here, you ain't got to do all of that. You gonna see it when you're a little puppy. If you got a little puppy, you do this for 3 weeks the way I'm telling you to do it. By the time you get to the 4th week, the dog light bulb gonna be off 21 good repetitions, 21 days.
And let's clarify this for the record, man. Okay, we're getting these bite videos, right? Along with the bite video, you're going to have to get more videos to get the dog to be obedient. Because, with the bite, you turn it on a real live wire. You're gonna have to get the rest of the videos to get the dog all the way through training. For all you guys in the bite.
Yeah, we also gonna do another video on how to completely control your dog after you've obedience trained the dog from basic to intermediate, and you're trying to go into the advanced stages. If you saw that video where Bob and I went out into the streets and to the community where the shops was with Kodak without a lead or anything, well, we're also making a DVD to show you how to control your dog and take him into the top advanced stage / utilitarian. And the DVD is going to be in detail to teach you how to get your dog to just be non-responsive to things around him and to be a well-balanced dog. You want a dog that you can take everywhere. You don't want a dog that when you're in the restaurant, because a lot of people don't know this because I don't show it. Like, I take my dog everywhere I go. That dog Kodak's always in the car. So the average person wouldn't know that. So when I go to the restaurants or I go to the park, I go to the store, everywhere I go, this dog is always with me. I take him in these places. I'm sitting in a restaurant sometimes. And sometimes I film and people don't see people, but it's people all around and down here where we at, and dogs and cats and squirrels and bicycle riding and running and jogging and playing, and it's just everything going on around this dog. So if you was to actually see how all of these mild to heavy distractions around, you'd be like, wow. So this video is going to teach you guys how to shape a dog that just don't respond to any of the stuff around him, and he just stay focused on being loyal and devoted to the task. The kind of training that we use here to get that is kind of like, I would say, is I would kind of compare it to how you do yoga and meditate. It's I can't tell you a lot because the video is going to tell you this, but it's more like taking a dog and you and the dog go walking on a trail, but these trails are saturated with people, with animals, and it's stuff going on, and you got to take these dogs for long walks to get this, because the real world is where you're trying to go with your animal. So you go out into the real world and you're gonna mimic what you see on these videos, and if you do it, because I'm gonna tell you when you need to reprimand your dog and when not. You're gonna need an e-collar for this kind of training, because I don't use collars. I don't really use pinch collars. I don't really use choke collars. I don't use any of that stuff when I'm training. But when it get to the fine tuning of it, yes, you have to go into some kind of compulsion, and you don't want leads and collars, because the trick of this is going to be the dog has to think everything is voice. He can't, your body posture, nothing can change, because the dog reading you just like you're reading him. And so you're going to need that kind of tool to get this level of training of proofing. And so it's a proof video, how to proof your dog after you've done all of this training. And if you do these positive methods that we're showing you on all of the older videos, it's just going to light bulb effect going to go off, and it's just going to lock the dog in to being a good utilitarian type dog. Go inside of Home Depot, like where we live in Jacksonville. It's really it's a big place and a lot of places to go, and everybody has their dogs with them these days where we live. And so you don't want to be that person to have the nuthead dog that ruin it for everybody, and you can't go in the stores. And you know, when they see a big black guy like me coming in the store with a big dog, you know, sometimes people, well, my city knows me, so everybody knows me. But you don't want to have that appearance like, oh, he don't have no understanding or education behind how to control a dog, and he need a lead. Because, you know, people will see me sometimes and don't know me. When at first, I go and PetSmart, you need a leash, you need a leash. And I'm like, I do have a leash. You know, it's the invisible one. That e-collar is something else, you know. But, you know, I go in these stores, and then after a while, I ignore them, and they see me with the dog, then they just kind of go away and walk away. Or somebody be like, oh, that's Vanguard. He trains dogs. This guy's great. Leave him alone. That dog hasn't moved yet since he's with him, glued to his leg. Can't you see that? You know, so my dog don't respond to anything, even aggressive dogs. He ain't gonna do nothing like they ain't there. So I'm gonna teach you how to get that same response in your dogs. And it's gonna start with good puppy imprinting. So you really, like he said, like Bob said, you really need these other videos, because you got to start from the foundation.
Right. And then I want to put that out there too, because I ain't want people to think that like we just promote biting and no obedience. Like the obedience is.
That's all we do is obedience.
Right.
That's all we do all day long, because the dog with us. Like you. Let's take you for an instance. A person wouldn't know that, like a ritual, you walk 2 or 3 miles just to go to the store and get a cigar, or you just walk hell up and down the damn city, all through the city on the expressway on the main street with your dog with no leash on, crossing the street back and forth to stores and going, and that bitch bite for real.
Bite for real.
But they wouldn't believe she bite, and they wouldn't know, you know, that you walk with a dog if they looked at you by face value. But this guy walks with his dog the same methods that I do every day.
Every day.
shit. When I was on, before I retired, I'd be on duty in my uniform with my vehicle in front of one of the job sites, directing traffic or something, and he come walking by with his dog. I was shocked when I saw him with a dog the first time, a Dutch Shepherd with a Dutch Shepherd. I was like, wow, man, you done got a Dutch Shepherd and you ain't come talk to me? You know, so I was like shocked. That was a few years ago, back 3-4 years ago, I think. About four. Well, how long ago that was?
About 3 years ago.
3 years ago. Yeah, I was shocked. And I sometimes I'm riding down the street just like the other day, and you was about 2 miles away from your house, walking down the street, crossing the street, and I'm like, man, you got that killer bitch with you? I just say that for the hell of it. I know he got it under control because she done tried to. Came in his house and she came out the back room and saw me in his living room and went to snap and he stopped it in midair. And I was about to give her my hand with the phone. I was prepared. I was ready to sacrifice something.
Yeah.
I was going to give her the right hand though.
I learned from Vanguard though, so you know what I'm saying? What would you expect? You should expect nothing less.
Yeah,
See,
but I'm saying face value. The average person will look at you and know that you're a great dog trainer.
I've streamed these videos hundreds of times. Some of them I watch 4 and 5 times because I just they're good videos.
Reese was a good dog trainer too, man. I hate to see him go, boy. We miss you, Reese.
Yeah.
Reese was a hell of a dog trainer. Person see him would take for face value wouldn't even know this man. All he did was all day long switch the dog up. He ride around all day long with dogs. 2 or 3 of them in the truck, in boxes, dog boxes, and get out training dogs going there. With Reese was a hell of a dog trainer, man. I was impressed when he came down to Jacksonville with a few dogs and did some things. I was shocked. Yeah, so you guys need to get on the list. Get ready for them 2 videos we finna drop. Yes, sir. We finna drop 2 videos. It's all about the art of training your dogs, man. The art of training puppies.
And you know what else?
The monks of New Skeet, bro.
You know what?
It's the monks of New Skeet. It's the Moors of Blackstreet round here.
I think your man said that. Your man said, what he say? He said, dogs biting people in the neighborhood. You didn't hear about the lady just got attacked and killed by the pit. Listen, the people getting bit by civil aggressive, out of control dogs. Dogs who are biting out of people, bad pet owners. Keep the dog in the house in isolation. The dog don't understand people, the environment, and then one day he gets out into the big world.
You definitely got to take your dog out. It's a ritual. If you're going to do some bite work, the same amount of time you put in your bite work, you got to put that same amount of time of taking your dog out in the public.
And socializing.
And the whole key to the game is you know your dog's strengths and weaknesses. And so you got to be you got to be setting your dog up. That's what that e-collar for. You want that dog to do something stupid.
Yeah.
So you can fix it right then. Yeah, I want my dog to do something stupid. That's how you shape that dog and mold him into being what you want.
Months down the line, I want you to do it right then while it's on your mind.
Right then when it happens.
Right, so we can get this out of the way.
And then set him up. A lot of times, Bob and I, we on the phone talking about, hey man, I'm finna come down there and do such and such. We finna do such a. We already setting the dog up. The dog don't know it.
Put the dog in situation.
We don't get there. We don't get there and then start freestyling, talking in front of the dog. 'Cause, man, I swear these dogs know what y'all be talking about. You don't.
Listen, man, we had a German Shepherd. They seen that video, man. Ain't too many people can get a German Shepherd to bark like that at a man at that age. Have that much courage at that age. They seen that German Shepherd. Nobody can look at it. Find me another video with somebody with a young German Shepherd and he's that aggressive. He got that much heart. You ain't gonna find one. I've been looking for it.
Now I'm gonna tell you, my best trained animal was a chicken. Betsy was a bad chicken, boy. Betsy, you know how them ducks and chickens. Hey man, I used to have a chicken following me down the street, y'all, walking in the hill.
Hey, look.
I don't care what nobody say. I like that. My chicken was better than most of these dogs I got. But see, that was her demise because I was a young kid and I really thought she could beat that Labrador Retriever. That Labrador Retriever did a job on my chicken. Man, my sister tried to beat me up one day. Boy, I had to train that chicken for like 2 or 3 months. I was ready for her, boy. She came back there one day, tried to jump me when my mom and daddy left. Hit him high, hit him low, hit him like a buffalo. I told that chicken that. That was almost like me. That chicken looked around, and as soon as he saw her, hit him high, hit him low, hit him like a buffalo. So he looked at her. I told him that again. Well, Betsy was her. Boy, she shot straight at my chicken, and she was giving my sister the business up in the air, just like she was in a cockfight. Boy, I ain't never had no problem ever out of my sister. She ran, fell on the ground, screamed and hollered, ran in the house. And never again in her life did she ever jump on me again. She was 6 years older than me. She ain't never jump on me again. People remember that chicken. But I tell y'all, this is our time. We gonna get out of here. We had our fun. We talked about dogs after dog. That's all we do is just talk about dogs. We appreciate you guys coming in tonight. If you, like we say, if you want to get on the list, make sure you guys text me at 904-450-3339. 904-450-3339. And get that video. We'll put y'all in there. And please,
it'll save your life. It'll save you some time. You know.
Save you some time. We're gonna show you how they bite for real. Make sure you get your training equipment. If you need bite sleeves, leg sleeves, contact us. We make this stuff to order for dogs, for puppies. Nothing like it on the market. All that stuff on the market is hard. My guy, we test even before we sell it to you. We go outside. We let the dog bite it. We ain't gonna lie. We let the dog bite it before we even sell it. So we know it's very encouraging. The puppies really like the material. It's soft as a shirt, soft as a sock. It folds up, bend up. The dog feel like he really got his mouth on something. It's elastic. It's bouncy in his mouth. He can get a full grip on it and squeeze it like that. And it's squishy. It's a very enticing type toy, you know, for bite work versus the hard sleeves that you see out here made out of the jute material, the burlap type looking material. But it's hard with the bars in it. You don't want to use that to try to encourage your dog to bite. That's not encouraging. You want to use some equipment that make the dog feel like he really getting his way with this.
And that's gonna be in the video. How to get the dog to bite the equipment.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It will. Again, you can donate to our Cash App, $ULYSEE MUFFJR. The new website is Dutch Shepherd USA. We're working on it. Dutch Shepherd USA.com. Is there anything we missed out here?
No. I just seen that pit board on the police dog.
Yeah, I saw that video before that.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate all of y'all stepping in. Oh, Royal Street, you done brought your daddy in here. You need those videos? We got you, Mr. Street. Just how you got my information, or you can send it to me at any time. Again, you guys, if you want to Zelle me, it's 904-450-3339. My email is ulysseemuff@yahoo.com. So it's my first name, last name at yahoo.com. The Cash App is $ULYSEEMUFFJR. Call me, text me on the number. Text me. Talk to me. I'm easy to talk to. So you'll never have to be afraid to just text me and ask me questions. Call me and say, hey man, I want this, I need this, what I need, and I'll take care of you guys. I'm not a jerk all the time. I'm a jerk sometimes. Anyway, man, I'm finna go in here and sleep. And I enjoyed talking to you guys. And like my grandma used to say, happy training.